Dogecoin holders, I thought I'd make a quick little video for you guys and talk about where I think Doge is going to be headed here, because we're talking about stimulus checks, we're talking about Bitcoin near all-time highs, we're talking about Fed rate cuts, we're talking about quantitative easing moving into Q4 2025, potentially the fourth and final phase of the bull market cycle, which is potentially the bullish time for crypto and risk-on assets. So without further ado, welcome back to Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Anything I say is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's hop into it. All right, guys, I want to start off here looking at Doge's price. We are coiling up, respecting the bullish trend line, seeing some curvature over the long period of really the inception of Doge when we went all the way up to $1. Now, granted, this chart does not show all the data, but at one point we were near about 80 cents, guys. And right now, I see a bullish uptrend. And I will say that I do expect, although you will have some people say that this is a rising wedge and that is bearish, but in my opinion, I also see this curvature, and I think that we're probably going to be at least coming above this level here at 30 cents. And I am getting ready for potentially opening up a little bit of a long position. I am long XRP. I am long Ethereum. I'm looking for a Crow coin long. Right now, I think is probably a good time to be looking for these long entries. Not financial advice. I'm just telling you guys how I'm viewing this market, what I'm personally doing. And I would be pretty interested in longing anywhere above this level here at 25 cents with a very, very tight stop loss below 25 cents, like maybe right about there. Very, very tight stop loss, because really this is a bearish pattern, but I'm not going to disrespect the trend here. I think that there's probably a good chance that we break to the upside above that level of 30 cents, 31 cents, and probably end up finding ourselves testing the local high of about 50 cents on Dogecoin, right? And this is a little update on my XRP trade. I posted on 333 Blacksea on Twitter. I said my swing XRP long in the profit, going to be an interesting month. I think October will be a volatile month. I think that we're probably going to have big swings to the upside and as well as big swings to the downside. I think that we'll probably see some stability of where this market is really going into November, December. Okay, guys, but October tends to be a very, they nickname it Uptober, right? But I just want to say last year in October, it was quite bearish until the very, very end, and then we saw a massive, massive move to the upside. Okay, so just keep that in the back of your mind as we rally into the beginning of October, that things might get a little bit volatile, and I do expect that. But if you guys do want to trade, I'm looking for trades right now. Check out in the pinned comment section or description box below. We have a 10% bonus on all deposits on BTCC, as well as up to 500x leverage, guys. It's pretty unheard of that an exchange offers 10% deposit bonus. So you deposit $1,000, you get $100. It's pretty crazy stuff. But if you guys do want to take advantage of those awesome affiliate links down below, it really helps support this channel, as well as there's a lot of lucrative bonuses to be taking advantage of. So feel free to check it out. Now, if you look at this, Dogecoin is at rank 8, up about 10% in the past 7 days, moving into some weekend price action, right? So I expect some volatility. I expect some boring price action leading into Sunday. And we're sitting at above 25 cents. It's a very important price level. At I almost just said it was only a $3 billion market cap. No, we're at $38.62 billion market cap, guys. I do believe that we can 4x from here to $1. I think that it's on the table here, especially if we're getting the stimulus checks, especially if we're seeing the Fed pivot to quantitative easing, especially if we're seeing the Fed cut interest rates. It's starting to create a perfect storm for risk-on assets once again, and pay attention, guys. Pay attention. I think it's going to be the type of altcoin season that is very quick and very volatile, and I'm just throwing that out there because that's how this feels right now moving into this. I think it's going to happen in a snap of a finger, and all of a sudden we're going to go, oh my gosh, oh, it's over. That's how I think it's going to play out probably. Bitcoin is at about $123,000. Bitcoin dominance is rallying. I think it continues to rally, but I believe that the top is in. So I expect a big flush out in Q4, setting us up for big bullish price action for Dogecoin and altcoins, guys. Look at ETH. I'm in an ETH trade right now as well, significantly in the profit. I think that a $5,000 Ethereum is coming very soon, and I think that when that happens, you should be expecting Doge, the memes, and really all the altcoins to be performing really well, and probably that will be the ignition to see Bitcoin dominance break down when ETH is around $5,000. You look at Bitcoin right now, guys, monthly time frame, very bullish. Weekly time frame, it's all right, but if you see a weekly time frame closure near 120, really, guys, like anything above 119,000 is bullish. But if you see above 120K, this is very bullish. Very, very bullish. Then I turn to, okay, yeah, I expect this to continue up to the upside for the upcoming weeks and months, which I already am expecting. I'm betting on that, right? But I would say that the TA would be flashing buy if we see that closure over 120,000. Now, guys, let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think that we're going to get this altcoin season? Do you think that the market is warming up? I'll tell you what, with the stimulus checks potentially coming and all these other events, I think that there's a perfect storm brewing for risk on assets, guys, because when the dollar gets devalued and when the interest rates keep getting cut, people move their money out of money market accounts and move it to risk on assets. That's just how it goes. I'm pretty excited to see how this plays out. I think it's going to get very frothy. Got to be careful, though. But that's all I got. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Check out all those awesome affiliate links down below. That's all I got. I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.